I ain't this, I ain't this, I ain't this. I'm on some spot without the solitary. You never keep a dollar bills. Why did I get married? I'm sick of hearing liars. Fucking Jim Carrey. I'm busting up, pimping like that. It's all necessary. Like 7 years, it's time to kill the people. Freedom on my friends. Outside my social network, it's a checks on massacre. Got no money now. No nigga way. But every time I make it rain, I know I cause a major pain. Sitting behind Teddy Brand like Samuel, I'm changing lane. Fast and slow, let me explain exactly what I'm saying. Gang, y'all niggas lost like Nemo. I'm so Robert De Niro. Y'all boys could post it on the block, I'm cashing out casino. Ladies say he got game. I just say thank you, Jesus. Cause when you try to live like right, it's hard to see no way. But I know I can't burst in, cause I've been that way since credit days. So this my mind, call it independence day. My daily life is like a food city. Feel like I'm starting on the street. Yeah, I ain't the ass, I ain't the ass, I ain't the ass. I ain't the ass, I ain't the ass, I ain't the ass. My daily life is like a movie. What up, my guys? Welcome to another show. Just trying to get these banners, man. I'll talk about these other games, but I'll tell you right now, man. These other games, like anything I didn't mention on last night's show, like I do not suggest you bet these games, man. You talk about motivation sketchy, you got huge lines and shit, man. So I'll talk about them, give you my thoughts on them, but especially with guys like Wemby questionable, I would not suggest you even look towards, like there's definitely some 1-800 number gambler games for sure today, man. But we're gonna go through it. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's all love. If y'all can hit the like button one time for the one time, man. Yesterday we got 1,300 likes on the show. It should be like that every day, especially with it getting like 6,000 views. It'd be crazy if we got like 2,000 likes, but that's the least you could do, man. I know a lot of people just come for the info. They don't really care about showing love, about hitting the like button, none of that. They don't give a damn about this. It's like, what's the picks? And then it's like, fuck you after that. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be like that, but that's the way that the world is these days. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? They want something. They don't want to give back to anything, man. But it's all good. We finna get through it, finna go through these games and finna get up out of here. My brothers, all right, let's get straight to it. All right, one last line that has changed. Damn, that sun's moved all the way up to 5, man. Shit is crazy. All right, let's get to it in this one. First game, I'm not here to waste your time, my guys. Please hit the like button if you like this show. If you cashed some picks with me yesterday, hit the like button one time for the one time. First game, let's go over to the streets of Cleveland in this one. Cavs laying 18 at the house versus the Grizzlies. Grizzlies shouldn't, I don't see them having much pushback in this one, man. They were on the Spurs' ass for a little while yesterday. Then the Spurs went out there and smacked them up. What did they score? Like 87 points. This Grizzlies, this is like the epitome. This is why the NBA brand is so bad. Teams like this, like the shit that the Raptors and shit's doing. I don't even want to talk about the Raptors Nets game because I ain't gonna lie. You should be like, do not bet that game whatsoever. But teams like the Grizzlies, what the Raptors are doing, it really hurts the brand of the NBA, man. And it's not, this is so much bigger than me. I'm just saying, like, it's really bad for their brand. But whatever, if they want to keep up with this shit, hey, keep it up, my guys. But there's the roster that the Grizzlies are throwing out is just absolutely laughable. The Cavs are coming back home off a 5-game road trip. This is a spot, in my opinion, where the Cavs should get right here. I know that they've been playing bad. It's crazy because Mitchell will go out and then they'll play a little bit better, but I still feel like everybody in there, Garland, Mitchell, Mitchell probably going to get back right in this game. Jared Allen down low, Evan Mobley, like these guys, Max Strus, they got to start getting ready for the playoffs, man. If you don't want to get your ass knocked out in the first round once again, you got to start getting into playoff form, in my opinion, man. So, and this is the game to where the Cavs should get into form in this one, man. All they got to do is run their stuff. That's all they got to do is run their stuff, man. And I feel like they should go out here and put up 120 points. I like the Cavs and their team total over there. Even though it's up to 160.5, I still like it. I'd be very surprised if they didn't go out here and put up 120 points. Even the backup guys could get in here and put up points versus this Grizzly squad, man. So Cavs are laying a heavy number. Obviously, the motivation in there just to blow a team out, but I don't feel like the Grizzlies have much. They don't have much that's going to get in the Cavs' way, in my opinion. Even if their guys just play 25, 30 minutes, I think they get to 120 points in this one. The only thing you worry about is them on the defensive end. That's why I'm not laying the points with them. You see what I'm saying? It's like you see those guys over there on the other side. He's like, I don't know if I'm playing sticky D. I don't know if I'm
giving my energy to defense trying to risk injury, but we're going to go out there, bro. We know it's an offensive league, man. So I expect the Cavs offense to be rolling in this game. I think they score 120 points, man. So the team total has went up from 113.5 to 116.5, and I still like it. Cavs team total over in this particular game could be a trifecta spot on the team total. Like, I'm expecting them to score at least 30 points in every single quarter in this game, man. So this could be a trifecta team total spot for the Cavs where they cover their first quarter team total, first half team total, and full game team total. I just don't see much resistance here for the Grizzlies, especially on a back-to-back as well in this one. So like in the Cavs, full game team total over. Can't talk y'all first quarter and first half team total over as well. Let's go over to the streets of Atlanta in this one, guys. Hawks land 12 points at the house versus the Hornets in this one. They were saying Trae Young might be come back. I don't want to see it, man. And it's great because there's something I realized, like with some of these teams, it's almost the same thing with the Wolves and bringing Cat back. It's going to mess up your chemistry. I think it's more with like the Wolves. They can get it done like with Cat. They're a different type of team. The Hawks, they're much better without Trae Young. And their beat writers and things like that, they don't want to say it. They don't want to admit it. I know. I watch basketball. This team is light years better. They're happy out there. They're playing for each other. DeJounte Murray is a walking triple-double. They play, and it's not just the offense. They play a lot better defensively as well without Trae Young out there. I don't even know why they're trying to bring him back, in my opinion. Maybe so some people don't forget about him, but I think Trae Young is just me, and what the fuck do I know? But I think that Trae Young is a very high chance that he might get traded in the offseason, man. That's just what I feel. Keep DeJounte Murray, build around him. You know what I'm saying? You got a great squad over there. Bogdanovich, Sadiq Bey, whenever he comes back from injury. Jalen Johnson is a really great future piece as well. They want to get rid of Clint Capella, but I still think that he's been a little bit better with working with DeJounte Murray. I think he just didn't really want to play with Trae Young. You see what I'm saying? But DeAndre Hunter, see what I'm saying? If they get a couple more pieces for the bench, they got Onyeka Okongwu over there. The Hawks got a little squad, man. You got to get rid of guys that are not teammates, like great teammates like Trae Young, man. So they're saying they could possibly bring him back. The game that they bring him back, you want to fade the Hawks. Now, I know that they're going up against the Hornets. I don't know if he's playing today. I think they're saying like he's questioned or something like that. Whatever game Trae Young plays, let me see. I think it just came out because the line is moving. The line is moving right now. Y'all let me know in the chat what's going on with this game. Let me see. Oh, shit, Jalen Johnson ain't playing. That's huge. So DeAndre Hunter, damn, everybody questionable. DeJounte Murray, questionable. DeAndre Hunter, questionable. Jalen Johnson will not play in this game, man. So I don't know what to do with this game, to be perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one. But yeah, that's a big. You'd never want the Hawks without Jalen Johnson. Obviously, they're going up against the Hornets. Hawks are coming off a double overtime game. Without Jalen Johnson, if DeJounte Murray doesn't play and Trae Young come in, I wouldn't take the Hawks in this game, man. Even though the Hornets are ass and they want no parts of winning games, the Hawks, too many moving parts over there, my guys. Let's go over to the streets of Miami in this one. This line moved all the way up to 6, guys, and then it's back down to 1. Tyler Hero is going to play on the back-to-back. Terry Rozier could possibly come back in this game. Me personally, I feel like Kyrie is probably going to sit in this game. I don't think that's came out on the injury report yet. You never know what's going to happen, man, with these injury reports. But I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't bet this game for the simple fact that both teams are in 5th game in 7 nights. Now, the Mavs, they do need to win. Obviously, if they win this game, they lock up the division over there. You see what I'm saying? So, but you just got to wonder if somebody's going to pop up on the injury report for the Mavs. What do they know? Because even if everybody plays for the Heat, Tyler Hero, get back Terry Rozier, I still think that they should be underdogs in this game, man. It's mainly because these guys played heavy minutes last night and they had to travel as well. So, and the Mavs had a lot easier game. It's a little bit different when you're coming off a 26-point win versus the Hornets and you were up blowing them out the whole game versus the Heat, where it was a tough game. You end up going to double overtime and had to travel as well. You see what I'm saying? So both teams in 5th game in 7 nights, Mavs hadn't had to play. They're not coming off a double overtime game. So I still feel like it's a fade of the Heat in this game. I'm not gonna lie, with the spread moving all over the place, it's almost like someone knows something and they're just smashing the Heat. So I'm off this game. I'm telling you that right now. I still lean to the Mavs. This jacket that's like transparent. This is green. It's blending in with the green screen. This is the Mavs jacket. When I wear this shit, they don't really lose. I'm just saying. Nothing's gonna hit 100%, but when I wear this jacket, they don't usually lose. I know it looks like my head is floating right now. You can't even see my arms barely. You just see the hands. You know what I'm saying? But I'd still lean to the Mavs here, mainly because they're not the ones that's coming off a double. Even if there was regular overtime game, it'd be a face spot for the Heat. Double overtime. No, bro. It's Mavs or nothing for me. So even though this line is going all the way down, man, I heavily lean towards the Mavs in the full game in this spot. Let's get over here to the streets of OKC in this one. Thunder land 16 at the house versus the Spurs. Now the Thunder just want to win this game. Like these are the type of games, man. It's just like I don't know, man. I don't know. These aren't bettable games, in my opinion. The Thunder, they just want to win. They don't need to blow the Spurs out here. On the other end, you got the Spurs. I mean, if they possibly rest Wemby, like, what are they going to really have left? I'll tell you what. Mamu Kelishvili, I think I'm saying his name good. Cuz got a hard-ass name, bro. Sandro Mamu Kelishvili. I feel like his rebounds might be the thing. And the Spurs don't really have a ton to play for. They're not going to win this game. So, really, why are you even risking Wemby getting hurt? You see what I'm saying? I think Sandro Mamu Kelishvili over his rebounds could probably be a really good look in this game, man. He had a good game yesterday. Let me see how many boards he grabbed yesterday. My guy, he had 16 fucking rebounds yesterday, man. 16 rebounds. And guess what? If Wemby doesn't play, I mean, shit. I think y'all let me know what his rebounds are. They might not have it because Wemby is Wemby is questionable right now. They might not have it out, but I really feel like that the Mavs are not locked in at the 6th seed, my guy. They're not locked in at the 6th seed. I feel like Vegas is begging you to take Mavs, but the spot is fishy. No, it's a fact, man. The whole fucking slate is fishy. I'm telling you that right now. Man, I think Sandro over his rebounds is the play in this one because I don't think Wemby's gonna play in this game. This is not a winnable game for them. They got another win. They got let me see who they play next. They got 2 winnable games next. Well, no, not versus the Nuggets. The last game of the season at the house versus the Pistons. They're going to win that game. You see what I'm saying? I like the Spurs in that game, but this one they know that they don't really have a chance to win. I think Wemby sits, and I think that Sandro Mamu Kelishvili over his rebounds is the look for this game. If you're looking at a side, I'm not on it, man. But let's go over to the streets of Milwaukee here, man. Just a little nugget for you guys, a little conspiracy, Jay. I'll tell you straight up. This is for the people that watch the show. I don't think Giannis is injured, man. I don't think I watched the play. I wasn't watching the game. I was at the gym. I watched that play, and just between me and you guys, and I can't say this everywhere, I don't think he's injured, man. I'm not going to just say that he faked the injury, but like it looked sketchy as fuck to me. And I talked about it yesterday as well on yesterday's show. If y'all listen to the show, I said, Bucks going to want this game. They need a confidence boosting win versus a top tier opponent in the Celtics. And they got that. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the 3 games, if they still want, remember, if they don't want that number 2 seed, you lose both games versus the Magic and you damn near guarantee that Magic get the 2 and you get the 3. And I think that's why this whole conspiracy, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I could be wrong, guys. I don't know everything. Sometimes I get to overthinking shit, but I'm not really overthinking this because I really don't give a damn, to be honest with you. But I kind of said that I like the Magic in this game, and so that's what I did. I took the Magic in this game. We know that Giannis not going to play. I hadn't seen Chris Middleton pop up on the injury report. He could play. I don't really care. I do hope that Franz Wagner comes back in this one, though. We do need his ass, but I think the Magic win this one. Just me personally, I don't think Giannis is hurt. I think I've seen this movie before. He's done this shit before, man. Remember with the hamstring and shit, at first it was his hamstring and then now it's his calf. You see what I'm saying? And remember they had lost 6 of 7 games, man. All of this has been building up to these 2 games, and then now it's just like, I'm hurt. My guy, even the way that he limped to the locker room, bro. Wait, like if your calf was really injured, you barely even want to walk on that shit, man. In my opinion, you see what I'm saying? That's just me, man. I play basketball. If your calf is that injured, I feel like you wouldn't even be walking trying to limp on that shit if it's a strained calf. So I'm saying I'm not gonna say that you got to get wheelchair back, but you might need some help to the locker room. Just looking at his face, it didn't really seem like he was in a lot of pain. That's just me. I could be wrong. They could win tonight, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I think that the Magic win this game for multiple reasons here. So I'm gonna take the Magic in this one. I just want to say, I really feel like that I don't know. I feel like the Bucks were kind of doing some fishy shit, and I hope the basketball gods repay them as well. If you like, watch you see Giannis be back. He might even sit out game 1 of first round, but watch him be back in like game 2, game 3. I guarantee you, bro. Like, and I've seen this movie before. I like the Magic in this game. I said all that to say I like the Magic in this game. I don't think they're a type of team that ducks smoke. I think they'll try to get the number 2 seed. If they win both of these games versus the Bucks, they will get the number 2 seed. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'll put a little something on the Magic. Nothing is guaranteed, guys. I always like have to reiterate this shit to you guys, because even though I'm saying I got a spot for multiple reasons, that doesn't guarantee that it's gonna win. So I'm not telling you go put a whole bunch of money on this shit, or this is guaranteed, or I know the final score. So I just wanted to let you people know that. But I am on the Magic here on the money line, my guys. Let's go over to the streets of Denver in this one. Nuggets land 6 at the house versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the beat writer, my source for the Nuggets says that I don't know, this could be another spot. He says what he would do is that he would hope that the Nuggets lose this game. That way that they don't have to risk injury in their last couple games and can kind of just rest some guys up. See what I'm saying? That's what he feels. Now, obviously, they're playing the Spurs and the Grizzlies in their last couple games, which I mean, they can beat them even without fucking around Jokic and Murray as well. You see what I'm saying? Now, Murray did play yesterday. They could possibly try and rest him off. He only played 27 minutes, though, had 28 points. He and Aaron Gordon are questionable in this game. Well, I know Aaron Gordon is questionable in this game. I don't know about Murray, but Timberwolves have covered 5 straight versus the Denver Nuggets. They hadn't been able to beat them back-to-back times. They beat them earlier this year, smacked them up in Minnesota 110-89. Then they lost in Minnesota 115-112. Then beat them in Denver 111-98. That was March 29th. That was only a couple of weeks ago, and they smoked the Nuggets in that game. They never lost the lead in that one, man. So I'm kind of leaning. I know I said last night on last night's show I leaned Nuggets -5.5. With the beat writer telling me that like he's saying that he's not going to bet the Nuggets here, and he hopes that they lose a game just so it's not that big of a deal. And another thing, this is so crazy, but when you really think about it, like if the Nuggets had the number 1 seed and they got out of the first round, then you would be playing the 4-5 matchup, whoever wins out of Clippers Mavs. I'm sure not scared of the Clippers, but like they might be trying to like the Mavs match up really well with the Nuggets. That's all I'm going to say. So it almost would actually even work out better for the Nuggets if they were the number 2 seed. You know what I'm saying? Because then it would be then you'd be playing somebody out of the play-in tournament. So it actually might even like I'm starting to think that the Wolves might win this one outright. I'd lean their way +6. And if Cat was playing, I wouldn't like the Wolves. The fact that he's doubtful is good. You don't want a player that's been out for a while coming back in these type of games. Excuse me. It really does mess things up. I lean towards Wolves here +6, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they had a shot to win this game outright. It makes sense from the fact that the Nuggets would have a little bit better path if they did have the number 2 seed as opposed to the number 1 seed. You see what I'm saying? Appreciate my guy Lee Williams in the chat with that $20 tip, man. That's all love. I appreciate that, my brother. But yeah, I lean towards the Wolves here +6. I know I said Nuggets last night, but I've been thinking about it. I talked with my source, and he's kind of telling me that like the Nuggets might, if they're really smart and they, you know what I'm saying, teams like to duck smoke and have the easiest path to the conference finals or finals, it might be better for the Nuggets to get the 2 seed, man. So I lean towards Wolves +6 in this one. Last game, let's go over to the streets of LA in this one. Clippers getting 5 points at the house versus the Suns. Suns in theory in a major bounce back spot. Same thing happened yesterday, man. The spread opened up at like -1, -2, and then it just kept trickling up. This is a triple revenge spot for the Suns. First off, they got absolutely dogged last night. They got absolutely dogged. They were down they had got absolutely smoked. Well, it was at one point it was like 28-4. I think it was even worse than that, man. It was like 32-4. Absolutely horrible start to the game, man. How do you have 4 points after 9 minutes of playing? Like it's 30-4. I don't think I ever seen no shit like that. This is a major bounce back spot for the Suns here. That doesn't mean that they're going to, but this is the spot. It's the only way that I can look is the Phoenix Suns in this game. Now Nurkic didn't play. They probably thought that they had a little easy win with no Kawhi. and no James Harden, went out there and got smoked, man. Like, so these players are, their mentality is so soft. Oh, no, couple players, we don't even have to show up. All right, well, you just got smoked at the house. And then you see when they start to play their game, they outscored the Clippers 35-18 in the third quarter, and then they had it all the way down to a 10-point game. You see what I'm saying? So they, like, the Suns have shown that they can hang with the Clippers, but like I said, they have lost all three matchups this season. This is a triple revenge spot. I can only look towards the Suns here early and often. You got to come out with a lot better effort at that one, man. I'm telling you, I think KD and Bill, man, they need to stay off the gas, man. KD probably got Bill and Booker on the gas. Come to my house. Y'all know how it is. These guys are rich. KD smokes heavily. If Booker and Bill are coming to his house, then, man, let me hit that shit, man. You know, you've been there before. Somebody in the chat has been there before. Man, you know what? Let me hit that shit, man. Let me hit that one time for the one time. Now, every time they go in the KD house, they're probably gassing up. Stay off the gas, man. If y'all really trying to, Bill hadn't won a championship. Booker hadn't won a championship. Y'all need to tell KD, bro, wait till the end of the playoffs before you gas up, man. I know it help out for your mental and all that, but they got to, I see Bradley Beal lips getting back over there, man. I've been there before. You see what I'm saying? But I lean Suns, but I'm worried about them, man. And they don't even really, I'm watching the post-game interviews. They say that they're pissed, but like it also didn't really seem like they were super pissed, man. And I don't like to see that. You see what I'm saying? So triple revenge spot, can only look towards Suns, especially after getting embarrassed. I'm just like, I'm off the game. I lean Suns first quarter, first half, and full game, to be perfectly honest with you. But like, I'm kind of off the game, man. I'm off the game. I lean their way, but it's just something that I'm not gonna get to, man. I'm not gonna get to, man. But let's get to it. Top player of the day in this one, man. Cavs team total over, man. I really think they get to 120 points. This could be a spot where they go over in their first quarter, first half, and full game here for the Cavs in this one. This is a get right spot through and through. I need my doctor. I need my prescription pad here, man, because I got the doctor glass on and I ordered up the grid. I wrote down as on the prescription sheet for and with a free refill as well. I gave them 2 refills for the Cavs here. You see what I'm saying? I put the Grizzlies as the prescription, so just take that to the pharmacy, get them the Grizzlies, and that's what's gonna fix the Cavs offense. I think they break out. They did put up 118 versus the Clippers in that one. Scored 80 points in the first half of that one as well. Now they get Donovan Mitchell back. Hopefully he gets off the schneid. This is just the perfect matchup for them to get back in their offensive groove. I think the Cavs bust out here with the offensive explosion in this game versus this sad G League Grizzly squad here, man. So we'll see what happens. You just hope that they don't come out messing around playing. But if they do, I feel like that's going to be on the defensive end. That's why I like the team total and stand away from laying these boatload of points. Just focusing on them scoring points, not playing defense or covering the spread, just scoring points. I like the Cavs to go over their full game team total over. And I heavily lean towards first quarter and first half as well. I'm also looking at the Magic on the money line in this one for multiple reasons. Anything can happen, but I do think the Magic may be a little bit more motivated for this game for the Bucks as well. And we're back at the team coming off a loss versus a team that's coming off a win. Without Giannis out there, hopefully Franz Wagner play. I don't care if Middleton plays, Patrick Beverley, any of those guys. Let's just hope that Franz Wagner plays for the Magic in this one. And then I like the Magic to get this job done outright. Lean towards the Wolves as well, plus the 6, man. Just be honest, guys. It's like 3 or 4 games for the rest of the season. If you like to wait to the playoffs, guys, that's when you know the motivation is going to be at an all-time high for both teams. That's when you know players won't be resting out. Players will not be looking towards Cancun, anything like that. You see what I'm saying? Bahamas, wherever the hell they going, man, they're not looking ahead to that. So playoff basketball, that's when the season actually starts. Right now, we're kind of just playing out, you know what I'm saying? This is almost like damn near summer league games, man. So just be careful. Props, all that type of shit, man. Nas Reed fucked up my 5-0 day yesterday, but it's all good. It's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you can, please hit the like button. Let's try to get 1,000 likes here once again. Let's take the Books, Smack City one time. Let's clip the Books one time for the one time, man. It's all love. Hope y'all have a great day. Let's get this cash, man, and we out. Back tomorrow. Back tonight. I hadn't looked at tomorrow's show, tomorrow's card yet, but likely back tonight, but definitely back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, man. Let's go. Let's get this cash, man. Y'all hit the like button one time for the one time. We out.